Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my own gel nails at home. If you guys have followed me for a while, if you know me, you know that I have always had pretty crazy nails. I have been going to get my nails done since I was about 16 years old. The first time I ever went was to get my prom nails, and basically I just couldn't say no after that. I was obsessed. Recently, I have been learning to love doing my own nails again. I feel like I'm now at a position where I can do my own nails. Obviously, like, I am not a professional. This is purely stuff that I've learned through trial and error. This is just the way that I like to do my nails at home. If you guys would like to see how we got this really fun, summery, playful manicure, then please keep watching. So first thing we're going to do is file and shape the nails. Starting with a rougher file, I like to get a really strong elongated oval shape. I then go in with a finer file to get those really crisp edges. We're going to repeat this on each nail to ensure we get a really gorgeous symmetrical shape. Then we're going to go in with a soft buffing file, buffing away anything on top of my nails and the cuticles. We're now going to take our cuticle cutters, carefully trimming around the nail bed. You don't have to be super gentle with this, just be accurate and take your time. It doesn't hurt at all. So then what I like to do is go in with this cuticle tool. This basically pushes up any of the cuticle that I've missed. So then I can go back in with my cutters and remove it. I like to jump between these two tools to ensure that I get a really clean nail bed. Essentially, this process acts as your electric file that you would have in the salon. So from here, I like to go in with a more refined, harder buffing file and go over both the nail and the cuticle bed. This helps to smooth out any areas that might have uplifted or missed, and gives your nails a really smooth, shiny finish, perfect and ready for colour. The final step of prep that I like to do is just finish off my nails with a prep and polish wipe. This just ensures that I have a really clean nail to work with when applying our gels, so you don't get any of those unwanted specks or bumps. So moving on to polishes, the first step is the base coat. All the polishes I'm using in today's video are from Madam Glam. They go on super easy, they all feel super glossy and really high quality. I just put a generous single layer of the base coat on each nail, making sure that I've covered the whole nail. This step is so key to ensuring that your manicure will last super long. Then we're going to cure this in the LED lamp for 60 seconds. So design wise, this was a sketch that I drew up earlier. When doing any nail art, I always like to plan ahead so I have a reference point, and it allows me to take my time and be a little bit more methodical when I get to painting. I'm actually going to start by laying all the base colours down. First up is this gorgeous nude pink colour, which we're going to put on our first 3 nails, applying a generous coat to each nail and curing again for 60 seconds. This colour is the perfect base coat if you want a French manicure or if you just want something that is super wearable for every day. For each of the base colours, I'm going to be doing 2 coats in order to get a true full colour. This colour is a little bit lighter and slightly more sheer than some of the others, so if you really wanted to, you could add another 1 or 2 coats to have more of an intense pink colour. Remember to cure for 60 seconds in between each coat you apply. So now we're moving on to the blue. I'm using the colour Nathalie. It's a gorgeous electric blue shade, which is one of my favourite colours just in general. We're going to repeat the same process as we did with the light pink. With gel polish, it will only dry when cured under the LED lamp, so don't worry if your painting gets a little bit messy. You can always go in and clean up the edges. I just use my other nail to wipe away the polish. I can then clean that nail separately, and it just avoids getting any fluff from cotton wool or anything like that in the polish. This colour is actually super pigmented, but I still applied 2 coats just to ensure that it was really nice and even. So then we're going to repeat the same process on the thumb with this gorgeous, almost like neon red shade. This kind of colour is like my go-to summer nail holiday colour. It just looks so fun and it looks so perfect with a tan. Again, I'm applying 2 coats and I'm curing for 60 seconds each time. So now that all our base colours are down, we're going to move on to the nail art. We're going to start with the French tip design. So I'm going to pop a little bit of the red and the blue shade out to work with, taking a small sturdy brush to paint. The key when drawing a French tip is basically to create this V shape, starting from one edge of the nail, drawing it down in a diagonal line to the tip and repeating it on the other side. From here we can draw a little line across the bottom. This essentially joins the 2 lines together, and you can slightly curve this in order to get more of a smooth, rounded tip. We're gonna then cure this for 60 seconds. With a clean brush, we're going to repeat the same process on the middle finger using the neon red shade. This colour showed up a little sheerer than the blue, so I did just go back in and very lightly fill in any gaps before curing it again for 60 seconds. I did actually go back in and apply a second coat of red in order to get that really pigmented colour, curing again for a further 60 seconds. Moving on to our flower design, we're going to do something super simple yet effective. This design is perfect if you're a beginner when it comes to nail art. I like to use a super tiny, precise, dense brush for this. We're going to start with the 2 flowers in the design that are spilling off the nail. I tend to use 3 dots for this, spaced evenly in a semicircle. I placed one set at the top left of my nail and then the other kind of spilling off at the bottom right. Once we've drawn our 3 dots, we're going to take each dot and gently drag them out into a centre point, creating more of a teardrop shape. Don't forget to then cure this for 60 seconds. Going in with the blue, we're going to create slightly fuller flowers this time. I like to use 5 dots to achieve this, again spreading out in a circle, dragging them into the centre point and creating this teardrop or petal shape. I like to take my time mapping out the dots so that the flower is super symmetrical. Remember that gel polish only dries when cured, so if you make a mistake or you don't like the way that your dots are arranged, you can literally just wipe it off and start again without ruining all the other flowers previously drawn and cured. Once you're happy with your design, remember to cure your nails. So the final step is to apply a top coat. I again like to go in with a generous single layer, ensuring each nail is covered and protected. This top coat is so gorgeous, it gives my nails such a luscious glossy shine, and it really makes such a big difference to the finished look. Popping this on each nail and curing again for a final 60 seconds. To finish off, I love to go in with some cuticle oil to soften the nail bed and moisturise my nails. And so this is the finished look. As you guys can see, it's super simple and effective, but it's just really fun and bold and bright for summer. I just absolutely love these colours from Madam Glam, and they go on so well, and I'm just totally obsessed. Don't forget that you can use code Nathalie35 for 35% off Madam Glam. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys very shortly in my next video.